Hey, y'all. Come here for a few minutes so I can talk to you about something. You know what? One of my favorite topics and subjects is to speak on mental health. And let me tell you why. Persons who are diagnosed with anything altered mental status relating is what do I want to say? It's refreshing to talk or speak with persons who are self aware about themselves. It's refreshing to have a conversation with someone that tells me, I suffer from PTSD, so I'm unable to be in this situation, or I'm unable to sit here at this table, or I'm unable to be around these people because I don't want my trauma to be triggered. What a self-aware thing to say. Or someone that can express that they are bipolar. They are, feeling some type of way, so they need an extra set of support. They need to be seen by a doctor. Whatever the case may be, they are self-aware of themselves. When a person tells you that they are going through depression, they are not feeling like themselves, feeling worthless, not wanting to be here anymore. A person that can speak what they feel out loud is refreshing, and it's a part of healing. The real psychos and the real crazies and the real whatever other synonym goes along with that are the emotionally unstable narrative creators with high levels of anger embedded, who respond on the defense because they aren't self-aware of themselves. They aren't self-aware of how to communicate what they're feeling. They lack the knowledge of things that are going on with themselves because they're too busy pointing and looking at another person who understands what they're going through, understands why they need to remove themselves from a situation. They understand that now may not be a good time to communicate. They understand now I should not answer my phone because I'm not in my best place. That type of self-awareness is sexy, but it's the audacity of undiagnosed persons who think there is nothing wrong with them. It is the audacity to refer to someone who is self-aware as crazy. I have had so many unpleasing conversations with ignorant persons referring to the mental health of another as crazy, as being crazy. Get them crazy motherfuckers away from me. That motherfucker crazy. Hell no, that motherfucker crazy. That it does something to my soul because ignorance is a choice. You choose to be ignorant, and you choose to project that ignorance on intelligence. There's nothing more intelligent than a person who is self-aware of their inabilities. The real crazies have no idea who they are. They have no idea that they talk at the same time somebody else is talking. They have no idea that they go on and on and on and on, and they never stop talking. The real crazies are the ones that play the victim in every situation. They are never wrong. Someone is always doing something to them. And they feel the need to be pacified. They need to be babied because they are the victim. They are the ignorant victim who spends so much time projecting their ignorance out on other people. Many of us, most of us, are unable to help how our brain decides it wants to go, what direction our brain decides it wants to take. But it is our responsibility to understand ourselves, understand why we react so quickly with anger, why it's hard for someone to come and have a conversation with us without getting angry, without getting on the defense, without gaslighting another person to make them think they're crazy. Those are all self problems. And I know I keep saying this word, but self-aware is self-aware is self-aware. It takes a self-aware person to look in the mirror, look past the lip gloss, the eyelashes, the fresh lining that you just got, them contacts that are not yours. Look past all of that. Take those layers off and see how you look after you do. But you got to be honest with yourself, because people who are diagnosed, who understand their mental health, they know what they look like. It's you humans who are hiding behind the lashes and the lining and the fresh haircuts and the lipstick. You're hiding behind all of that because you are afraid of what you may look like. You are afraid for others to see what you may look like. You are afraid to show yourself, so you hide behind yourself. And you project what you really feel about yourself onto other people. You find joy in making fun of people and criticizing, because that's the way that you feel about yourself, because projection is reflection. If you don't like the way you look, do something about it. Fix it. Continuing to stay ignorant is not sexy at all, because you refuse to do better. And apparently you know what better is, because you seem to have a lot to say about somebody that may look like you. Only difference is they're not afraid to show it. You are. Life is hard, y'all. and people are mean. Find your safe place. Find your safe company, your safe environment. You need that. You need that for for your own mental health, for your own emotional stability. But before you can find peace or look for peace, make sure that's what you're projecting. Because you can't be projecting no foolishness and looking for peace now. Yeah, no. You being insecure and knowing that you're insecure, but instead of acknowledging that you are dealing with some insecurities, you blame your partner or whoever you're in contact with. You blame them and make them feel bad because you're insecure. Wanting someone to change themselves to appease you is a little off based, a lot off based. And it has a lot to do with your mental health. Getting jealous and reacting off your jealousy is, you know, some mental health. It needs some mental health, some mental health concerns. Everything we do, we either moving through our emotions or moving through our mental health. So just because you aren't specifically diagnosed or aware that you should be diagnosed does not mean you are mentally sane. It just means that you are ignorant and are lacking self-awareness. In my mind, the only persons who are allowed or get a pass for being ignorant and not knowing are babies and young children and seniors who may be suffering from altered mental status, dementia, Alzheimer's. They get a pass. But that's it. There's no excuse, no reason that we all should not be self-aware about ourselves, understanding our triggers, understanding our trauma, understanding our baggage. There is absolutely no excuse that you are ignorant to those things because they are a part of you. They live in you, and you have to learn how to balance those emotions daily when you are dealing with people, other people, family, friends, relationships. It does not matter. Self-awareness, the ability to love yourself truly, and the healing process, those all intertwine together. You cannot do or have one without the other. I think that's it, y'all. But before I get out of here, I need to give a special person some accolades. Sonny Chiba, Cinema Concepts. He does his thing. His ability to hook up an entire theater system is it's enough to make you want to call him. 224-279-1270. That's Sonny Chiba. 224 279 1270. And this is Genuinely Black, y'all. I'll check in with you all later. Bye.